Graders, we need to talk about a serious problem that's happening in Topside. And no, I'm not talking about the PvP/PvE divide that's happening, that's splitting the community in two right now, although that's another topic for another day. No, I'm talking about the growing instances of cheating, those wall boosters, those hackers, but also, friends, on the other side of the spectrum, the account boosters, the trading sites that are going up there, those professional traders. It's becoming such a serious problem, and there's a couple of key companies/players within the space that are really kind of, making this all happen, and we need to cover it all and more, so let's dive in. So welcome to Arc Raiders, a game where the players are more of a threat than the Arc and also more likely to kill you. And it's been an interesting experiment, and I've definitely been enjoying going in as a solo player, helping out people fight the different Arc units and even take on things like the Matriarch as a big group. Those type of moments have been so much fun for me as someone that tends to enjoy PvE a little bit more. But also, I'm not afraid to throw hands for the PvP side, so when things get into like the sweaty trios, you can have these really awesome group fights, and there's been a certain expectation of people that they have out there where, hey, this is an unsteady alliance, so things might go chaotic, people might betray me, or I might get shot fighting the Arc, and it's all part of the game. But when that expectation starts to tear away from, cheaters coming into the fray, that's when you have a serious problem on your hands, and there's more and more instances of players reporting cheaters out there. And I'm going to show a couple little clips over here, but as you can see, it's been pretty egregious with the wall hacks.
Through the wall? Yeah. Hacking, bro. He's hacking.
So as you just saw, that's truly garbage behavior from the players that are hacking. Now, there's nothing that ruins a community in a video game quicker than the prevalence of cheating within it. No one wants to have their experience ruined by someone camping inside of a wall that you can't shoot back at, or headshotting you from across the map just because they have an aimbot. That ruins the experience for everyone that's just trying to play the game the normal way. You could have just killed like a Matriarch, have a ton of loot, and it's not even a fair fight that's taking you down, but complete bullcrap. And that's just garbage behavior, so if you do partake in that, uninstall the game, please, because you're ruining the entire player base out there. But as I was saying before, there are a couple companies that are selling out these cheats, and I found a few of them, and I'm going to show them here and break down kind of what I'm seeing that they're offering as services, and it's disgusting. So as we all know, there are a ton of different cheating services out there for video games, and they've always been a problem within PvP especially. But friends, there are three players that are offering these services that are kind of, the most egregious, and I'm going to have to show them off here because they just so blatantly advertise. I've been getting hit with advertisements, I know other players as well, for like, hey, go to our website and purchase these cheats, and I'm just going to show you a couple screenshots because it's really, kind of gross what they're offering. So after a quick Google search, you can come across four names that are really pushing out most of the cheats to the community, and that is going to be Battlelog, Sky Cheats, SourceForge, and Lavi Cheats, and they just so blatantly showcase their services. You will get the little advertisement pop up, you click onto the website, and it's right there in front of your face. They're offering 24/7 support, they're offering you the best services out there, the best aimbots, the best wall hacks, everything to make sure that you are dominating the battlefield, or in this image, and I think that's very telling, destroy your game, because that's exactly what these people do. They sell the hacks, people buy them, and they destroy the game and the experience for every single one else. No one likes playing with a cheater. It just ruins the experience, and I don't understand the mentality. I never have. I've been playing, competitive games for years. I'm kind of old now. And it's always been the same story. Just some people get into a very popular game, whether it be COD, Battlefield, Destiny, whatever it is, and they start to ruin the experience for everyone else. And that is just so crappy. But friends, it gets even worse. Now, if you especially look at Sky Cheats over here, they offer bucketized services. So, buy one, get two free, or buy this as a package and buy that cheat as a package, and we'll make it so simple for you. And the problem is that it's so readily accessible and honestly not that expensive that maybe people are being more incentivized to do it because they're like, hey, well, if other people are cheating, I might as well, so that it will be an even playing ground. Or you know what? I don't have a lot of time on my hands. I want to be the best at everything. I'm just going to go buy these cheats. And I'd say that's a terrible mentality to have. And it's being encouraged by these players. So, Embark Studios, go do your thing. Normally, I wouldn't blast out another company or service out there, but honestly, set loose the dogs of war and go after these people because they are ruining our experience. Now on to the next bit that's ruining the game, and that's going to be the professional resource sellers, as well as those professional traders. And I'm all for, having community trading out there, like the Arc Traders Reddit, or the Steam community that's all about it, because, hey, it's players talking to players directly, they're figuring out between them what they're going to trade items for. I'm not against that. That's been in many different games out there, especially in MMOs. Like, if you can see it also in, like, ARPGs like Diablo, or Elder Scrolls Online, or even WoW. That's kind of always been a thing, but when it's in the hands of players, it tends to be a bit better. But when it's being done by some corporation and all they're focusing in on is getting resources as much as possible and then giving it away to people and selling it for a big profit, it gets a little shady. But first, let's talk about the people that are doing the resource selling, because that's also pretty egregious. So resource sellers are another kind of flavor of cheaters, in my opinion, out there. They go into the back end of the code and they are able to extract whatever tool it is that allows you to take the resource from the game that's normally a paid currency and then sell it back out to other players for a different cost, typically less than the in-game's charging them. So you are getting the benefit of as much coins as you want without having to pay Embark Studios. So not only is that theft from the company, but you're taking away from people that are actively giving us good content. And if they're not making the money from the game because of XXX that's happening, they're going to offer less to us as players. So I really hate that this happens in the games, and also it takes away from the overall balance because it tends to allow people to unlock everything all at once, and they just have the best of the best, and it encourages more of a spirit of cheating. And I've found that the people that do this often are the ones that buy the wall hacks and the aimbots. So it's kind of the same community, but take a look at, Sky Coach over here. They are kind of shitty, but hopefully they get on the blacklist and never see the light of day again. So the last thing that I want to talk about is going to be those professional account boosting services, as well as those professional traders out there. And I found one service provider that's the best at what they do. They offer the packages, they offer all the services 24/7. They're here for you as a customer, and they really just build out their website to make sure that you understand everything that they have to offer. Whether it be from character leveling to credit boosting to helping you fight out the matriarch and get you whatever items that you need, they're here for you and they have every single service. But again, friends, it takes away not only from the spirit of the game, but what the hell is the point of playing video games if you're not trying to earn these things yourself and you just log in and you have everything? That's worthless. But I also think, friends, that these people are the reason why we're seeing more rats and more PvPing happening in the game, because not only do they offer the leveling on this, but they also offer the professional trading hub where you could find and buy any item, as well as sell different items to them as well. So that means they're getting paid to log into the game, go hunt down as much loot as possible, especially the high value things that are specific. Whatever their customer wants, they're going to go get it for you. So they don't care if they shoot you in the back during a matriarch fight, or they don't care that they're stealing loot from you at the end of a fight and being a rat and turning against you. Whatever gets their job done at the end of the day, they're going to do so that they could put the loot on the hub and sell it to more players. So again, friends, that's why I think that we're seeing a higher prevalence of rat-like players out there. So if you are a rat, just remember you are very much unwelcomed in Arc Raiders, and please leave Esperanza promptly. So to wrap things up, let's try as a community to get the hacking out of the game, the cheaters, all the different account boosters and boosting services, the different professional trading sites. We don't want any of that. That does a death grip on any video game that it's in and just makes the player base turned off to the game completely until they stop playing. And we don't want that because we know that Embark Studios has at least a 10-year game plan for this. And we have on our hands something truly special that could be something quite fun and a great experience going forward. So, as a community, let's all come together to make sure that happens as much as that we can. Well, friends, if you enjoyed this and more, please be sure to hit like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.